Hello, Greg from Balloon Market here, and welcome to BMTV. We are once again joined by the Bowtie Balloon Guy, Rob Driscoll. Rob, hello.
Hi there. How you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good.
How are you?
Not bad, thank you.
Your collar's a little bit.
Is it? Oh,
yeah,
look at that.
You got another bow tie on.
Yeah.
Different bow tie every time I see you.
Mr. Men today.
Mr. Men, very nice.
Mr. Men, yeah.
Who's your favourite Mr. Man or Miss?
I like Mr. Tickle.
Mr. Tickle.
Mr. Tickle's a favourite of mine, yeah.
I honestly couldn't tell you who. Mr. Forgetful. That's probably. Is there a Mr. Forgetful? I can't even remember. Oh, it's quite amusing.
I just think it'd be handy to be Mr. Tickle because you could, things you could do with long arms.
It'd probably be very useful for what you do.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Somehow.
I'd end up twisting my arm into something there, wouldn't I?
Yeah. I suppose. Yeah, it could be quite dangerous. Anyway, thank you once again for coming in. Now, this week, you're going to show us something that we're going to say it can be used for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Mother's Day this year, the 22nd of March in the UK, or the 10th of May if you're in the US.
Yeah.
And you're talking about a flower weave, aren't you?
Yeah, flower weave.
So.
Yeah, I get asked about this a lot. It's quite a complicated thing to build. And the amount of times I get people saying, I can't do it, I can't get it. And even I go wrong sometimes. It's one of those things which it takes work. And so I'm going to share my method of doing it.
Okay.
If that's all right.
Yeah, fantastic.
But it's a nice flower to incorporate with other flowers.
Yeah.
If you made a vase of flowers and then had a main one of these, I think it'd look quite nice in a display, or even you use it to attach to a bigger display or something, just as a bit of a different flower.
Yeah, no,
thing,
So you've got different designs here, different sorts of ways of using it.
That's a basic flower. Then there's a double one there, which is we've got a flower weave within a flower weave, which is nice. I'm going to show you maybe a slight variation as well, which is nice. But
let's do it.
We'll do it, So I always think to practice with, it's easiest to practice with 160s with this. It was for me. So I mean, so we'll do it with 160s, and then I'll show it with a 260 just to show you the difference. So this is a 160 version. It's not quite as full, but for practicing, I think it's perfect.
Okay. So it does look quite complicated, I have to be honest.
It's all right. It's all right when you get going with it. Now, you need two 160s for this. So I'm just going to move that down there. Now, the first key is to get all your petals the same size. I think that's quite important. You can actually get a small one out of one 160. However, for the purpose of today, we're going to use two 160s. Okay. So we're going to need all our petals the same size. I'm going to go about that big, which is about twice the width of my hand there, if that makes sense. And I'm going to make a loop like that. Okay, now the key is to get all the petals the same size. If you get one a little bit wrong, then it can show. Okay. So we are going to make them all the same. And the way I do it is that I squeeze this one closed here in my hand, and I'll lay the next one on top of it and measure it to make sure it's the same. Like that. I'll twist it roughly where it is there, where it's the same length, and then finish it off like that. So there's two petals. I'm now going to do the same again. Just about got enough there, and then tie it off so it doesn't come undone, like that. Oh, came off. Sorry. There you go. So that's
simple so far.
Simple so far, yep. So let's do another one. Now we're going to make these petals the same as those petals, and the way to do that is I will again measure it against one I've already got, just to make sure that they are all identical. I also try, it's a bit tricky when you're doing it, but try and keep measuring it of the same petal. Because if you measure it off the next one, then the next one, you end up with Chinese whispers almost. It changes over time. So I do try and, I'm measuring with this one, I do try and get it the same petal as I go. But sometimes you lose which petal you're working from. So
notice there when you inflated the balloon, you obviously leave a little bit at the end of the balloon. You want a little bit of gap. It's not too bad with this because you're not twisting too much. You've only really got 3 twists in there. Put that on there. But there's a little bit of
little bit on the end there. Like that. Make sure that is nicely tied in. Get rid of the end. Like that. Now we're going to join these together. And all I'm going to do is to twist these in. Just to make sure that they're nicely twisted together and there's not much separating in there, like that. Now you want to straighten it out so it's a flat flower. All the petals are standing vertically, like that. And
so you could actually use that in as it is.
Quite a simple flower, you know, for something. I think that it's nice if you had a big flower display to have lots of different flowers. Would be lovely, wouldn't it? You know, so you could have some of those, have some floweries, have some, you know, different types and things. So yeah. So there we have our basic setup there. Now this is the tricky bit with the weave.
I was going to say it looks quite simple so far.
Yeah. So far so good. Yeah. So now this is where it's handy to have a flat surface to do it on. What I do is I'll push down in the middle, and I will rotate all these a little bit the same way. So I'm going to rotate this one all in a clockwise direction here. So they're all heading towards clockwise. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So they're like that. Yeah. All right. If you push down, they will go there. So they are all like that. All right. Now what you're going to do is you're going to reach through a petal here. Yeah. And you're going to grab the petal behind. And when you grab that, you see you've got the top one here, which is the petal, the hole you're going through, and then you've got the one at the back there. You're going to swap these two around. So the one at the front goes to the back, and the one at the back goes to the front.
All right.
Like that.
Yeah.
All right. You then move around to the next one, and you're going to do exactly the same. So you're going to reach through this next petal. All right. You mustn't miss out one. So you've got to go through the next one, and the one at the front. Yeah. It's going to swap places with the one at the back. Like that. Yeah. All right. Okay. Next one, you're going to move around. One at the front. Yeah. With the one at the back. Yeah. Next one. One at the front with the one at the back. Yeah. Next one. Now I always find it's when you get to the end, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because you've got a little bit all bunched up here, but same again. One at the front, one at the back. Yeah. Like that. Now then, there's something missing here. Let me see. There we go. So at this point, I always like to look, and I'm looking for a pattern here, and it's a six pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can see that they are all, the ends of the balloons are making a nice 6 points there. I'm always looking for that shape there, and I'll turn it over and make sure that the 6 are there again. 4, 5, 6, and that's basically it. Wow. It looks easy, but when you're starting playing with it, you do get lost. Yeah, I can imagine. You'll go, oh no, and then sometimes when you do get lost, start again. Just undo it all, lay it down, start again. I was going to say, you did make it look very easy. Yeah, but then
it's not at all difficult.
No, it's not too bad.
I think you're selling that it's more difficult than it actually is.
It's just you get lost. That's all it is. You get lost. Yeah.
So the actual technique, what you were doing, I was surprised. You were only pulling it through a little bit.
Yeah, it is.
You know, there was no.
There's not too much effort in there, but it is easier with a 160 than it is a 260. Okay. So I'll run through a 260. All right. So I'm going to do this one in some different colours.
That's great though. Love it.
Just to so it's quite a nice little thing, isn't it? So this one we're going to make. It's going to be a tighter. There'll be less holes and things. So I'm going to do my petals about that big there, which is about the same size of that 2 hands, roughly. You should just be able to get your 3 petals out of.
So could you go bigger? Could you use 350s?
Yep, the bigger. You know,
are they even more difficult though?
I've never tried.
Oh, right, okay.
I mean, to be honest, it's only more difficult because you end up with a tighter. Yeah. If you made these loops bigger, it'll make it easy, you know. So it's only because.
So you'd use maybe more balloons.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could get away with a huge flower just by using one for each petal.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be quite amazing,
Oh, that'd be awesome,
huge,
yeah.
wouldn't it? Yeah. Imagine that out of 350s would be lovely, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
360. Yeah. Let's.
Going for different colours.
Yeah, let's go for a bit of a mix, just so I can talk through the idea behind that.
So is this a standard known technique?
Yes. Yeah, it is. I haven't done that one long enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that, tie it in a knot, and then add in another one. Okay. And if you have to do that, that's fine. Doesn't matter, does it? It's
It's so simple to do that with 260 keys.
Yeah, exactly. Just add another one in. It's not the end of the world if you run out of balloons. I mean, obviously I didn't blow this one up enough, or sometimes maybe one's a little bit shorter than the other. You know, it depends on what balloons you use. And
I think a lot of these things, I think we might have talked about it before, it's the confidence of when things go wrong, just knowing what to do.
Just carry on, and especially working in the public, don't make it look like
don't even flinch.
Yeah, don't flinch. Just say, yeah, it's fine. It's part of it. You know, it's quite often when I'm working, the things that the public worry about are the things that I want to happen. Like I pop a balloon. Oh no, he's popped one. No, I meant to do that. Whereas the things which I'm thinking, oh no, it's gone wrong.
Yeah, they've no idea.
They've no idea. Yeah, it's just act normal. So, yeah, it's fine. So in this case, you want to get your petals evened. So you want to get your colours sorted. So here I've got 2 pinks and 2 greens extra. So I'm just going to switch those around. So I've got that, like that. So I've got green, pink, green, pink, green, pink.
Lovely.
Right, pushing it down again, and I'm going to rotate these all the same way, like that. Okay. Right, I'm pushing down quite hard here, so I'm going to go through this point here, pull the green one. Now, it might be a bit easier with the different colours because you can see what colours you're swapping over. You know, you're always swapping over a pink and a green one. That goes through there. Now this is where it gets a bit difficult because you've got a smaller gap. Yeah. So we're going to the green one and the pink one.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. And it does get, especially towards the end, it does get quite tight. And you pop it. What was that, green one? No problem, we'll add a new one in.
You meant to do that?
Yeah, I meant to do that. But that's the thing.
It still terrifies me. My heart's still going.
I know.
I'm sure my eyes popped out of the head as they always do. I'm sure Matt will get it on slow-mo.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. But you know, if it pops, doesn't matter. Add a new one in. That's the good thing about 260s is that, you know, it's not a problem to just start again. Now I am going to.
So where are you? Yeah, exactly.
I am going to start again at this point because I've no idea where I am. So make sure the water's the same way. When you get into it, you can actually. I've gone wrong there, haven't I? You see? Right, just the water away. Sometimes I go quiet at this point because I'm thinking so much about it.
Green through pink, pink through green.
Green through pink, that's it. And then the last one, which might be a little bit of a tricky one. There you go. Now I'm looking for that pattern again.
Yeah.
So I've got green, pink, green, pink, green, pink. Just pull them all the way through. Like that. Looks quite nice in there. I think that looks quite nice.
Yeah.
Not sure about the colours, but you know.
That's lovely.
Let's try.
Yeah, that's great.
And then all you've got to do to finish off is to just put your balloon in the middle there.
Yeah.
Now these you can actually manipulate them to be quite flat.
Okay. I quite like them like
or
that.
I like them, yeah, pulled in. And then what they do is they kind of like hug the middle.
Yeah.
And all I'm doing is I'm just pulling these through more. It kind of like nicely hugs the middle bit there. Like that.
And there you go. Well, it was close.
It was close.
Here's one you prepared earlier.
But yeah, so there we go.
Yeah, fantastic. So now we're going to do that with a 350Q.
Yeah.
Rob, thank you so much for that. If anybody does do that with 350Qs, we'd love to see it.
Yeah, it'd be good to see
it.
See an image,
yeah. Rob, question of the week.
Yes,
Have you got one?
So you know, I like doing my projects.
Yes.
My my balloon projects of I can't do in the people, which is still going on. I'm always looking for new projects. What can I? So I've done the films. I've done a film a week. I've done a country a week. And I've done an animal a week.
Yeah.
I want ideas for next time or a future. So anyway, got ideas for a project I can do. Something once a week.
Market research. That's what we're doing
that's
here,
what I'm doing.
So
any ideas for projects that I can do for future things? You know, anything like that.
Leave your comments down below.
Please.
Your idea could be the next Bowtie Balloon Guy project. Leave your comments down below on Facebook and on YouTube. Rob, thank you so much for that once again. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.